Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wildcats ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Colorado's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Salter. On target over the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Arizona's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
So now it's second and long. The RPO, it's complete. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Let's talk a little about Arizona. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to it.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not at all. What a performance.
Really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, they give to the back. On the move at the 30. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Here's the handoff.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Here's the pressure. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hey, make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Welsh. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Now the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado!
And there is no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He's got him. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They're going to run it. Runs through a tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running behind that left side. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. With the catch, it's Hudson. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Wildcats are on the move. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. The quick out. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Pressure coming. Lost the defense. He's wide open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
The give on the option. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. But wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. And he's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Lets it go to the end zone. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Smalls. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. That's reeled in. It's Welch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Miller. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody.
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Salter. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bucs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Gives it on the option. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Snagged out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Bucks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Patterson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Unloads quickly, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Salter. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Patterson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle, and the guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He rifles one deep to the left. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Salter. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Looking deep. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one is perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Salter. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback.
Dude, he lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Running through contact. Good game. The return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a heat. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Time to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Red pass, it's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Pushes ahead. And stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this is always tough. You drive the ball all the way down the field, have so much success, and then beep, 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 put that thing in reverse. The last 2 plays, this offense got to get back to doing what got him here.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, Arizona! And they take it in for 6 more points. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll pull it on the read. The Buffaloes have enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might be changing the route. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
3rd down play from the gun. Got his man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Hayden. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Takes a handoff. It's Hayden. Wide open spaces. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Makes the grab. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit.